Guys, well, very, very lucky for us here. Busy looking at a leopard, one of the big five, and then next thing you know, these guys come out. Alex, let's have a quick last look at this leopard, and then I think we should move on a little bit, get closer to those rhinos, and then there's going to be lots of game drives to make space for. Sorry, Anita, just sort of cut your question short there. There's lots of things happening suddenly. But yeah, I'd say this male, probably beacon male, maybe 60, 55 kilograms at the moment. And he might get up to 75, 80. He's quite a big leopard. So we'll keep an eye on him over the next couple of years. As you can see, very lazy, nice and sleepy. He's got a big branch right in the shade. I'm sure he's going to take at least another half an hour or so, wait for sunset to come before he gets active. Alright, we're going to move on a little bit, guys. Just like I said, lots of game drives heading this way. I want to make sure we get a good look at those rhino as well. What a special sighting. Beacon male, fantastic male leopard up in a big jackalberry. Just look at that setting again. Leopard is very special, but whenever I see something at such a location or such a setting, it's just extra special to me. Look at that. Magnificent. Oh, what a place to be a wild animal in. For my dogs, I'm pulling out of the Ingwe, just going a bit north to those in Kumbi. One of those magic things, and I think this is probably one of the huge things that WildEarth is bringing to you. That's well, to be honest, totally new experience in terms of wildlife, is the fact that these things just happen. We were busy looking at that amazing leopard, and the next thing, what do you know, a couple of rhinos come walking out, and that makes it very exciting. And that's essentially what makes the adventure of game drives so much greater than just seeing stories told about wildlife, rather than just sharing it with things as it happens. And I said earlier there's 3 rhino. Actually looks like there's 4 now. A bit more forward. There we go. And the 4th one is quite difficult to see, but if you look very carefully, that rhino on the far right hand side, she's busy suckling her calf. You can just see him lying down. Now it's interesting as well. Typically rhinos, it's not a fixed time, but they suckle up to about 6-10 months even. I guess this year, because there's been so much rain, well, relatively speaking, again, that's a whole different story, but enough rain to make the habitat really lush. Means that the mother is in good condition and she can allow that calf to suckle even though it's getting big. And that's why it's lying down like that in the grass. What an afternoon so far. Red-billed oxpecker as well, just hopping between the ears there. Has a fantastic collection of red-billed oxpeckers there. You can see them all over the face of the rhino, in between the ears, up on the back, a little meeting there. Another species of oxpecker that we see occasionally up here, very rare though, probably a couple of times a year, is the yellow-billed oxpecker. Obviously not one of those. Yellow-billed oxpecker looks quite similar. They're slightly bigger. The bill is also heavier, and obviously a lot of yellow on it. But we only see them occasionally with the bigger buffalo herds. Something spooked them a bit. You see that calf jumping up as well. Getting big now. It has to actually lie down to get to the mother's mammary glands or to be able to suckle. Look at that whole oxpecker parade there. This is why we're looking at these rhino questions that's been coming through a lot over the last couple of weeks even, I believe, and it's come through again in various forms this afternoon from various people, is in terms of naming animals. Now the beacon male, for instance, I'm not even sure exactly how he got his name. He's originally from up Buffelshoek direction, from the beacon female, and it's probably that they saw him the first time close to a certain beacon or marker. Karula, for instance, means peace. Mafufunyan means a little bit skittish, so in his early days he was a bit of a skittish leopard and he got a name like that. But in terms of who names them, it's a name that sort of organically normally grows within the game ranger community here, if you want. So within the different people that work here and that live here, names tend to evolve, especially with leopard. Obviously it's quite a special animal for everyone out here. It's a special habitat for them. We see a lot of leopard, so again it's something that evolves within the people that live and work here. And the same goes for the other bigger animals as well. So unfortunately not a case of everyone can just pick a name and off we go with it. It's sort of something that evolves literally from within everyone that works out here. So I hope that answers the question, and maybe even help us occasionally when people don't understand, just help us explain to them that it's something that will come from within the ranks of everyone that works and lives out here in Sabi Sands. A little bit of alertness. I'm not quite sure what spooked them earlier. Keep in mind that rhinos don't have the best eyesight. Have a look at that one there to the left. He or she actually got the biggest fright. Ran right onto the road. So sometimes just a bit of an odd noise or an odd smell can make them jump around a bit. They don't really rely on their eyesight that much, but they seem calm again, quite relaxed, so I'm sure it was a bit of a false alarm. Obviously also being a rhino, you don't have to worry too much about any threats, unless it's humans. Of course, we almost just eradicated them from the earth 20 years ago or so. Luckily they're making a good comeback. This reminder again, these are white rhinos. I'll explain to you more why just now. I just want to speak to Ephraim quickly. Go Eph.
I'm coming, Pieter.
Yeah, you coming from Buffelshoek boundary side?
Yeah, I'm coming,
yeah, just keep coming in for. I think Solly's going to come join me here. I'll make space just now. I'll go past at Ingwe and then Famba.
Okay, good, thanks, bro. Come see you in the
yeah, I'm from Moni and Kombe, 1 Mampimpa and 3 big ones, and nice and relaxed. Andrew and Solly, you guys both coming here?
I just myself, man.
Sharpen for pulling.